think, pretty obvious. Failure is not an option. Every child in the school district of the City of York can learn, will learn at high levels, and there will be no failures. It's just not an option. Every student, we are looking forward to scoring proficient and advanced on the PSSA test, which is what all districts across the state are measured by. Teachers, in terms of their instruction, have been given staff development that raises the level of expectation and the academic level to higher than I've ever seen it before. And so then we know that when the students are given high quality, challenging academic material, then they will rise to the occasion. And there will be no quote-unquote failures.
Wow, that is great. It certainly sounds very exciting. I'm excited already.
Yes.
And I'm also excited about the education aspect. I adopted the term ABCs, academics, behavior, and community. And I understand you just mentioned earlier about a contest, the king and queen. I understand
Yes.
there's going to be some camaraderie and competition among those contests, and even we understand that some sponsors have stepped forth and volunteered to actually dress the king and queen for this contest. Tell us a little bit about the ABCs, the academic behavior and community, how that all comes into play with the school.
Well, let me first share that I am chairing the committee for the King and Queen and Prince and Princess contest. And at this stage already, I have sent out to all of the building principals and their assistant principals the instructions for how that contest will be implemented. And basically, we'll have a king and a queen who will write an essay around the theme of failure is not an option and what that means to them. Of course, there are clear criterion. We're using the actual PSSA writing rubric that they use at the state level to score those essays. That's for the high school students and also for our middle school students. More for our elementary students, there will be actual presentations, artistic presentations, and we'll have a reviewing stand with judges. And again, criterion for that. The students are to dress the part. They can act things out, they can sing, they can rap, they can do artistic presentations.
Wow.
It's going to be exciting. Everybody's going to be involved, every student from pre-K all the way through 12th grade, along with the charter schools, the alternative ed programs, all of the private schools, the Catholic schools, everybody in the city of the school district of the City of York will be invited to participate in the parade. And to earn rewards for their efforts.
The planning committee and the goals of the planning committee that's hosting this year's parade and rally for PAC, Parent Advocates for Children,
Yes.
that is in partnership with the District of
Yes.
York City Schools. And I'm really taken on the goal of PAC to establish partnerships to cultivate, maintain communication between teachers, administrators, parents, students, and the community. What you just described certainly outlined that eloquently. How important to you is that the partnership and the communication between the schools and the community, and the parents in the community?
I can tell you that the school district of the City of York and the City of York itself is very, very fortunate to have Miss Marjorie Wiltshire and Miss Diane Brown now. There have been others who have led the effort in the past, but I know that both of these ladies, the current co-chairs for PAC, we're just very fortunate to have them, and not just for the Education Parade and Rally, which basically they're leading the effort, and the district and the community and everybody else is coming on board and helping to support them in their effort, but they take the lead. They set up the committees. But not only that, just all of what they do. They have a book club, they have parent liaisons at every single school across the district who are doing all kinds of voluntary activities that are serving our students, I think, in this community well. So, I mean, I just applaud them. The district appreciates all that they do, and we're just happy to be partnering with PAC.
Seniors are a large part of our community, and certainly they are parents, grandparents, and Are we figuring out a way to have them involved with this year's parade and rally, just as a target group? Of course, we're inviting the general public. Is there anything that we may be looking at specifically to address, to have the seniors participate with us?
Of course, seniors will be involved, but honestly, I think that Principal Randy James and his staff at the high school, I mean, each school is basically determining how and who, well, I shouldn't say who, how they would like to present themselves in the parade. And so I'm sure that they will have a focus on seniors. Honestly, we probably have to talk to Mr. James and his counselors and the parent liaisons there to see just what they're planning.
Yes.
And when it all comes together, it's going to be phenomenal.
I want to ask you to share any goals or vision that you may have for the Education First Parade and Rally in the future.
Well, every year when we get started on the project and as we're working through, I mean, the goal is to be bigger, better, larger, have much more involvement. And every year we actually have a debrief session after the prior Education Parade and Rally just to see where those areas are that could be improved. And so then this year was no different. There was the debrief and there were areas where we knew that we could take what already was excellent and take it to an even higher level. And some of those things I think included sort of just the setup of the actual activities, the stage and so forth on Penn Park, which is where everybody will meet at the end of the parade, where we could do things better. Certainly making sure that the different stages, and that will be new I think this year, because I know that that particular committee who's doing the entertainment piece of it, they're making sure that they have activities that will be across the board for all kids from pre-K to seniors, and that there would be different platforms or stages, so to speak, for those activities for kids to take a part of. Not just kids, but parents, community members. There'll be tables set up there.
Great.
I just look forward to every year just stepping it up, looking at areas where we could do even better. Although I think that every year has been excellent, but there are levels above excellent, and that's where we're heading for this year and for future years.
I really feel the camaraderie, I feel the excitement, I feel the enthusiasm, I feel the partnership between our planning committee, each committee chair, the city administration, the mayor, along with the superintendent, Dr. Deborah Wortham. Things are really coming along great, and we are looking forward to moving right along with this. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.